Cristiano Ronaldo should not be playing at the top level anymore. No, seriously, he shouldn't, because everything we know about sports, everything we know about the human body, and even aging says that Ronaldo should have declined years ago. He should be slower, he should be weaker, he should be less explosive, his body should be breaking down. Because that's what happens to other athletes. But time wins, it always wins. Except for Cristiano Ronaldo. At the age of 39 years old, he's still scoring like a predator, he still sprints, he still jumps, he still scores, and he still trains harder than 15-year-old players. And somehow, his body still looks like something shaped in a lab. This man, who reached 38.6 kilometers per hour at the age of 34, a man who nearly jumped 9.6 feet into the air, and a man who maintained a body fat percentage of 3%. A man who's also scored more goals after turning 30 than before turning 30. That should be impossible, and maybe that's why people say Ronaldo isn't a human. But here's the craziest part. He wasn't born this way. He built himself. Every muscle, every habit, every sprint, every goal, he built himself through obsession, through suffering, and through the extreme sacrifices he had to commit in order to become a professional athlete. This is the proof that Cristiano Ronaldo shouldn't exist. Before his six-pack, before the Ballon d'Ors, before the private jets, and before the millions of screaming fans, Cristiano Ronaldo was a poor boy from Madeira. And life was brutal. His family struggled to survive, money was scarce, food was limited, and his father battled alcoholism. Home was unstable, and then came something shocking. Years later, Ronaldo's mother revealed something heartbreaking. She considered aborting the pregnancy because she felt that she could not afford to have another child with her. One of the greatest athletes in human history could have never been born. But fate had other plans, and from the beginning Ronaldo was different. Even as a child, he hated losing. He disliked it. He hated the thought of losing. If he lost, he cried. If he made a mistake, he became furious. And even at 3 years old, he wasn't normal. There was something burning inside him, something obsessive, something relentless, something terrifying. But sadly, at the age of 14, Ronaldo faced something that could have ended everything. A heart condition. His heart was beating abnormally fast. Even at rest, doctors diagnosed him with a type of heart condition. He needed surgery, but for most teenagers, this news would be devastating, and for most players, it would have ended their career. Fear, doubt, panic. What if football was over? What if the dream had ended here? In 2003, Sporting played against Manchester United, and nobody knew that football was about to change forever. Cristiano Ronaldo humiliated Man U's defense. His acceleration was explosive. His dribbling was violent. His movement was unreal. One defender suffered more than anyone. John O'Shea. Every time Ronaldo got the ball, he attacked him again and again and again. But step overs and acceleration and changes of direction made it impossible for O'Shea to defend him. By halftime, he was exhausted. Manchester United's dressing room had one message: sign him. Immediately. Roy Keane saw it, Ryan Giggs saw it, Sir Alex saw it. They all knew this kid was special. What they didn't know was that he was going to be a superstar, and that they were signing a future machine. When Ronaldo arrived in England, he had talent, lots of it, but physically he was still young, still skinny, still incomplete. Then turned the year 2006, where everything changed. The mindset shifted because it became an important chapter for Ronaldo's life as he made one decision, and that decision was to rebuild himself. Not improve, but rebuild. He became stronger, faster, more explosive, more powerful, more dangerous. This was the year Ronaldo began using ankle weights to improve his stepovers. He trained like a madman, hours in the gym, sprint sessions, leg training, core work, recovery, everything. All of this for Ronaldo to become the machine he is. One of his teammates, Carlos Tevez, later spoke about Ronaldo's work ethic. He would say that he would arrive earlier than everyone else and he would be the last one to leave. He would have no excuses, no shortcuts, no wasted sessions, and while others rested, Ronaldo was there. From 6 in the morning to 4 p.m., Ronaldo was at the training camp working on any aspect of his game. But even if you wanted some more stats to change your perspective, after turning 30, Ronaldo had his best stats. At the age of 34, he ran 38.6 kilometers per hour. He jumped 9.6 feet at the age of 33. He even maintained a 3% body fat from the age of 30 to 40. Ronaldo is just unreal. And if you think his career died down after turning 30, well, look at this stat. Before turning 30, Cristiano Ronaldo scored 463 goals. After turning 30, Ronaldo has now scored 510 goals. So age doesn't affect Ronaldo. In fact, it pushes him. No injury stops him, because Ronaldo has had his injuries, but he's managed to work around them and adapt and become the player we all know and love today.